Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch, and welcome today to another review slash multiple giveaway courtesy of the good people at SKX Mod. I have now looked at 4 of their mod kits, all for Casios, and they've all been really high quality. For example, this is my wife's daily and it has been so for the last year. She says she gets loads of compliments about it. It's an SKX modded Casio A168. And I really like the base watch today. It's an LF20. This was a 2023 reissue of the AF20 from the 1980s. But when I reviewed it, I said I liked it, but it was kind of like Casio had sucked the character out of the original watch. They had removed all the 1980s colour and flair and replaced it with something very 2020s and a little bit bland. These mod kits that I'm going to show you today, they bring the LF20 to life. They add colour, they add specifications, and they add character. And they do all of that for well under $150. But some of you won't be paying that much. You'll be getting them for free. Now you saw the pop-up. Giveaways equal sponsored videos. Big shout out to Eric at SKX Mod. Generous as ever, he sent me 3 complete watches and a bunch of mod parts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give away 2 of the custom builds, and I'm going to build my own LF20 using the kit supplied to show you how easy it is, and then I'm going to give that watch away to one of you as well. What do you have to do to win it? Well, stay tuned to find out. Let's flip the camera and get modding. Alright then, this is what Eric sent me. 1 kit that I'm going to show you how to use on my own LF20, and 3 pre-modded watches. You can buy these off the shelf from SKX Mod if you don't want to build them yourself. So what did he send me? I'm going to do that YouTube thing where I click my fingers and the watches magically appear outside of their boxes. I guess this shows you the number of options you have. You can go for a black case, you can have them on rubber straps. There's even this cracking bandolier bracelet. Look at that. I gotta say, of all of the kits that he sent me, I think this is the biggest improvement over the original watch. Let's have a look. Alright, so this is the LF20. Specifically, this is my LF20. I bought this one in the middle of last year. I think I paid just over half RRP for it, so about 55 Aussie dollars. I do like it, although I have to say Casio did rather suck a lot of the fun out of the AF20 when they reissued the LF20. Fun that you can now put back in thanks to SKX Mod. Look at that. That looks so much more like the original watch than the reissue does. Quite deliberately, I'm sure. It's got the same twin graph logos. It's got the same super 1980s stripes. And look at the case. It's so much more substantial. Look at those pushers. The whole watch feels bigger. It feels far meatier. It weighs far more. The original is 23 grams. The mod kit as supplied here with sapphire crystal, proper stainless steel case, is 60 grams, so nearly 3 times the weight. It's still not a particularly big watch, but it's just so much more fun and so much more characterful than the Casio. Now, admittedly, that character does cost you. The kit as shown here on the watch on the right is around 130 US dollars. You're still looking there for it well under 200, even if you buy the original watch yourself. When you look at it, the specs you get for it, I think it's worth it. So let's put the fun back, let's put the 1980s back into my LF20 using one of these kits. As discussed, you can basically create whatever watch you want using a combination of their parts. First up, you select the case. You can select brushed steel, polished steel, or all black. You can then pair that with an FKM rubber strap or with a couple of different bracelets. There's an H-link style with milled clasp and 4 holes of micro adjust. There's even a bandolier style which looks fantastic when paired with the satin finished case. You can then put a coloured filter on top of the LCD display if you want to. Then you pick your faceplate, and this is where the fun really comes into it. So many different colour combinations here of stripes and decals. You can, however, if you prefer, get a monochrome version or even a fully stripped back minimalist version. Like I said, you build your watch your way. You then select your custom case back, which helps beef the water resistance up from 30 meters to 100 meters. However, somebody clearly made a bit of a typo here. It says time graph on the front, it says time graph on the back. Eric is aware of the typo, he highlights it on the website. Alright, what is in the kit for this one then? Well, all kits always come with all tools required. So, a couple of screwdrivers here, we got some tweezers as well, everything I'll need to effect the mods, heaps of spring bars, some spare spring bars. Looks like I have got 2 bracelets, one in high polished silver, that looks like the H-Link, and one in coated black. And what case have I got though? That will determine the bracelet choice, surely. Yes, it's high polished silver. Again, heaps of gaskets are supplied, helping boost that water resistance. And faceplates, it seems that Eric has sent me one of everything. So let's get on with it and see how I feel as I go. Alright, these kits are so easy to use, especially when all of the equipment and multiple spares for pretty much everything are provided as part of the kit. First thing we're going to do then is we're going to take the module out of the old watch, 4 screws, crosshead screws, using the provided screwdriver, take the case back off the old watch, pop the module out, keep it face down, out of the dust, and pretty much dispose of the old Casio. Obviously, this entire process is reversible, so if you ever change your mind and want to turn your Casio back to the original specs, you can do so. Now, I think I'm going to go for this faceplate with the kind of blue. It's a little bit different from the others provided, and I think it will suit the nice high polished case to a T. Talking of the high polished case, all we do here is unscrew the 4 large substantial screws off that large substantial case back. This one, as you can see, has got a gasket built in, but like I said, there are multiple spares provided. Pop the faceplate in first of all, and then pop the movement in. Now, I have done this several times now on other Casios, including the Royale. I found the best way to do it is to slide the module in one side first, so not top first and then bottom, but left first and then right, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. The little spring pushers in the button mean that you're better going in from the side. Push it in from the side, make sure that everything's working, give it a test before you put the case back on. Everything looks good. Next thing to do is to put the case back on. Make sure all 4 screws are nice and tight up against that gasket, meaning you now get 100 meters of water resistance, proper forget about it level. After that, all that remains is to add the bracelet. Now, I could have gone for a black bracelet here, but I'm not sure why I would have gone for a black bracelet. I'm not sure quite why Eric threw it into the kit, but there you go. So we're going for the high polished stainless steel bracelet with milled clasp, double pushers, and a bunch of micro adjustment holes to make sure that you always get the right fit. Peel all the stickers off that. Like I said, spare spring bars are provided as well. The only thing they don't provide you with is a spring bar removal tool. Now, I tried to get a little bit fancy here and put it in with a screwdriver. That didn't work. Get the Persian out, Jody, do it properly. There we are, both ends in, and we are finished. So this is before, nice enough watch, but all things considered, just a little bit boring, and after a process that barely took 10 minutes. The only tool that wasn't provided in the kit was a spring bar removal tool. I could have designed this one any way possible, but there we are, super 1980s, super shiny. Let's peel that protective sticker covering the sapphire off. Fantastic. It's so easy. It's pretty much as easy as changing a battery. So if you can do that, you can do this. Moans and niggles. Well, the modded watches, if you get them on an FKM rubber, or if you opt to stick with the original resin, because of the extra weight of the metal case and the sapphire crystal, they do end up a little bit top heavy, a little bit bobbly. And I've found that with every single one of these kits, no matter what the watch, that's always the outcome. And the bandolier, I don't even have to size it, to let you know that it is a hair nipper. There are no tolerances. The gaps between the underside of the bracelet are such that it will take all the hairs off your arm if given half a chance. I'm not going to give this one half a chance. One of you will have that pleasure. So 3 watches to give away then, 2 pre-built and 1 Jody special. What do you have to do to win one? Well, not actually all that much. I never make it too hard for you. It's a subscriber giveaway, so if you're not already a subscriber of the channel, now is a good time to hit the big button with the word subscribe on it. Then give the video a thumbs up, please. Give it a like, that would be very much appreciated, both by me and by Eric, who sponsored the vid. Once you've done that, leave me a comment, any comment you like, but keep it clean to avoid the spam filters. I will scroll through all of the comments and I will pick one at random in exactly 7 days' time. I will pin that comment, I will ask the winner to contact me by email, hook them up, and then I will pin a second comment and then a third comment, and then I will change the video title to reflect that the competition is now closed. As always though, giveaways on YouTube tend to attract scammers. Don't get scammed. It's not as bad as it was, but if you get a reply that looks a little bit dodgy, it doesn't look like it's from me, then chances are it's not from me, it's a scammer. I will never contact you by WhatsApp or Telegram, and I will never ever ask you for a cent for any of these giveaways. Thanks again to Eric, good luck to all entrants, and don't worry if you don't win this one. Plenty more giveaways on the channel. There are always plenty of giveaways on the channel. While you're here, why not check out some of SKX Mod's other kits, either here or here. Thanks for watching this one. I will see you again in the next one.